Yes, student. Who will tell me whether this formula is correct or not? This formula that I gave you, that is in front of you. Batao. Yes, Riddhi.
मैम करेक्ट है.
Correct. Yes. Would you tell me the dimension of V?
मैम v की l क्यूब t -1.
Yes, because it is volume per unit time. Rate of flow means I told you it is volume per unit time. So its dimension is L3T minus 1. Its dimension is L3T minus 1. And on the other side, let me solve. On the other side. So let us do. So dimensions on left hand side. Dimension of V is volume over time. So that is L3T minus 1. So we have to prove whether this is equal to dimension on right hand side or not. So let us now consider right hand side. So that is pi by 8 P by L R4 by eta. So let me put the dimensions. Pi by 8 को छोड़ दो. Pressure gradient आप ऑल टुगेदर भी पुट कर सकते हो या प्रेशर ओवर लेंथ ऐसे भी पुट कर सकते हो. प्रेशर ओवर लेंथ हो गया. R4 means L4 and eta M1 L minus 1 T minus 1. M1 L minus 1 T minus 1. This is the dimension of eta. ठीक है. तो अब देखते हैं आफ्टर कैंसलेशन व्हाट डू वी गेट. M1 कैंसल आउट. ठीक है, बाकी सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. T -1 and 4 ये हो गया L3. ठीक है, और ये जो 1 है ये ऊपर चला जाएगा, माइनस हो गया, -1 हो गया. ठीक है, L -1 और ये जो 4 था. और ये ऐसे करते हैं, डोंट यूज दिस L1. ये जो आपका L1 है और L-1 है ये तो नीचे ही कैंसल आउट हो गया, इसको यहीं पे छोड़ दो. तो ये जो -1 और 4 है उसका आ गया 3. हो गया सॉल्व. अब t की सॉल्व करते हैं. -2 और ये -1 ऊपर जाके प्लस हो जाएगा. दिस -1 ऊपर जाके प्लस हो जाएगा. So we get L3T minus 1. So dimensions on left hand side are equal to that on right hand side. So that means this formula is correct dimensionally. And for your information, this formula is called Poiseuille formula. This formula, note it down, this is called Poiseuille's formula. Named after the scientist, Poiseuille. And unit of coefficient of viscosity, poise and decapoise, they are named after him. ठीक है, तो coefficient of viscosity is having the unit decapoise and CGS unit is poise. Poise is named after Poiseuille. Poise is named after Poiseuille. Okay, so let us come to the next question. Cauchy's formula that I gave you. So Cauchy's formula में A और B की dimension निकालनी थी. Cauchy's formula was mu is equal to A plus B by lambda square, where mu is refractive index and lambda is wavelength of light used. Find the dimension of A and B. Yes, कौन बताएगा? What are the dimensions of A first of all? बताइए. What is the dimension of A? Yes, students. A की क्या होगी dimension? Principle of homogeneity of dimensions will be used here. Yes. नहीं हुआ सॉल्व किसी से? Yes. अर्शदीप सिंह बोलो.
Ma'am, A is dimensionless.
Yes. So using principle of homogeneity of dimension, A will have some dimension same as that of refractive index. इसकी dimension और उसकी dimension same होगी, and we know that refractive index is dimensionless. So dimension of A would be M0, L0, T0. Dimension of A would be M0, L0, T0. And same way, according to principle of homogeneity, these two terms are also have the same dimensions. So dimension of b by lambda square is same as dimension of mu. ठीक है? So b की dimension होगी mu multiplied by lambda square. Now mu is having no dimension m0, l0, t0, and lambda square length 2 हो गया ये. So dimension of b is L2, and we were asked to find the dimension of a by b, a divided by b. So later on we can put it m0, l0, t0 and divided by L2. So what is the dimension of a by b? That is L minus 2. So dimension of a by b is L minus 2. So using principle of homogeneity of dimensions, we can do these types of questions. All right. So first application of dimensional analysis, I hope that is clear to you. Let's do one more question. Then we will do the second application. Okay. So let us do the next question now. Okay. So लिखिए, check the dimensional accuracy. Check the dimensional accuracy of this formula. Check the dimensional accuracy of this formula. The formula is H is equal to 2t cos theta upon r rho g. Check the dimensional accuracy of this formula, where what are the meanings of the symbols. H is rise of liquid in a capillary tube. Rise of liquid in a capillary tube. ठीक है. T is surface tension here. T is surface tension here. Theta is angle of contact. Theta is angle of contact. Rho is density of liquid. Rho is density of liquid. R is radius of capillary tube. Radius of tube is R, and G, you know, that is acceleration due to gravity. G is acceleration due to gravity. So these are the meanings of the symbols. So check the dimensional accuracy of this formula now. Yes. Check the dimensional accuracy. Yes. करिए hurry up. जल्दी से check करिए. You have done the dimensions of angle, surface tension, radius, density, acceleration due to gravity. And H क्या है? Rise of liquid in capillary tube means this is height. H is height of liquid in the capillary tube. ठीक है? So now you can solve for all the dimensions and tell me whether this formula is right or wrong. Yes, जल्दी बताइए. Dimensionally whether this is correct or not. Yes, students, बोलिए. Yes, Yuvraj. Yes, you tell.
It is correct.
Yes, this is correct. So let us check it. First of all, dimensions on left hand side. Let us check dimension of height, that is length only L1. So dimension of height is L1 only. Now let us check the dimensions on right hand side. So the term is 2t cos theta over r rho g. So let's put in the value. 2 को छोड़ दो, वो constant है, dimensionless है. Surface tension की dimension check करिए. m1 l0 t minus 2 थी. Angle is dimensionless, but even then we will put the dimension here, m0 l0 t0. Radius L1, density mass over volume m1 l minus 3. and acceleration due to gravity is L1 t minus 2. So then you have to solve for this. m1 cancel out हो गया, ठीक है, और t minus 2 cancel out. ऊपर तो कुछ भी नहीं है, ठीक है, ऊपर तो सारा 0 0 है. इधर देखिए डिनोमिनेटर में L1 plus 1 L2 हो गया और -3, ये हो गया 1 over L minus 1, ठीक है. -3 plus 2 कितना हो गया, -1. So this is becoming L1. तो ये L minus 1 का रेसिप्रोकल क्या होगा, that would be L1. So we find that dimensions on left hand side are equal to that on right hand side. So this relation is correct dimensionally. And just for your information, this law, this formula is called ascent formula. This formula is called ascent formula. If you want to note down, you can note down. This is a very famous formula, ascent formula, right? So this is going to be correct. All right, students, fine. Chaliye, now let us do the second application of dimensional analysis. Now we are going to do the second application of dimensional analysis. Second application क्या थी? Do you remember what was the second application? Second application is to derive the formula, to prove a relation, to derive a formula. So let us derive a formula, correct formula. एक relation हमने Saturday को किया था, that was incorrect. So let us find its correct formula now, right? If we know the factors on which a physical quantity depends, then we can find the formula. ठीक है, हम we won't be sure about the constants, but at least the dependence we can come to know. For example, kinetic energy होती है half mv square, तो we won't be knowing कि half आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा, constant नहीं पता चलेगा, but हमें ये पता चल जाएगा it is directly proportional to mass, first power of mass and square of velocity. ये mv square की dependence हमें पता चल सकती है, ठीक है. So let us derive a formula. वही formula करते हैं जो wrong था. तो लिखिए क्वेश्चन, de Broglie wavelength, write down de Broglie wavelength lambda, de Broglie wavelength lambda depends on de Broglie wavelength lambda of an object या of a particle, ऐसे लिख लो, of a particle depends upon, तो ये मैं factors लिख रही हूँ, mass of the particle, depends upon mass of the particle, velocity of the particle and Planck's constant. Depends upon mass of the particle small m, velocity v of the particle and Planck's constant h. तो तीन factor दिए गए हैं that I have written together. This is not the statement, I have written the factors after proportionality sign like this. ठीक है, commas नहीं डालेंगे हम. So I have written the factors like this. The question is derive a relation for de Broglie wavelength dimensionally. Derive a relation for de Broglie wavelength dimensionally. So this is our question. Derive a relation for de Broglie wavelength dimensional. So what we will do, first we will write all the factors together like I have written, and I'll raise them to powers A, B and C. So I aim to find these powers, then I'll get to know the dependence. ठीक है, तो आपने यही करना है, पहले आपने सारे factors लिख लेने हैं, उनको powers दे देंगे. This is always the steps that you would be using. So second question that I'll give you, वो आप इसको देख के करोगे. Third question independently करोगे, right? Next step is to introduce a constant here. So introduce any constant k because we are not sure about the constant involved. Constant हो सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता. अगर नहीं है तो we can write k equal to 1. Next step is to put the dimensions. तो wavelength की क्या है? m0 L1 लेंथ है ना, T0, K राइट एज सच, मास की डायमेंशन क्या है, M1 रेज इट टू पावर, वेलोसिटी की है L1 T-1, और प्लैंक्स कांस्टेंट की क्या डायमेंशन है, M1 L2 T-1। प्लैंक्स कांस्टेंट की डायमेंशन क्या है, M1 L2 T-1। ठीक है, so we have substituted the dimensions. Now let us collect the dimensions on right hand side. तो पहले powers को multiply कर देते हैं, M1 into A means MA, ठीक है, then this is LB T-B, ठीक है, MC L2C T-C, ये हमने लिख ली. Still here on left hand side we have L1. Is this step clear to you? All right, then we will collect the powers of MLT on right hand side. अब M देखिए A भी है, power एक C भी है. So when bases are same, powers get added. So we'll write MA plus C. Same way L की क्या बनेगी, देखिए L की B है यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे है 2C. So I'll write LB plus 2C. ठीक है, तो पावर्स कंबाइन कर रहे हैं. सेम वे T का मैं लिखूंगी -B -C. You can ask if this step is not clear. तो हमने राइट साइड पे MLT को कंबाइन पावर्स को कर दिया. Now next step is equating the powers of MLT on both sides. Equating the powers of MLT on both sides. On both sides. सिर्फ पावर्स को इक्वेट करेंगे. तो देखिए, what is the power of mass on right hand side and what is the power of mass on left hand side? So our equation becomes, first equation becomes A plus C equal to 0. After equating, this becomes. Then see the power of length on left hand side and right hand side. So our second equation becomes B plus 2C equal to 1. Third equation, equate the power of T on left hand side and on right hand side. So third equation is -B minus C equal to 0. Now we'll solve these equations to find the dimensions A, B and C. तो अब इनको solve करते हैं in the usual way like we solve. ठीक है, A plus C equal to 0 means you can write A equal to minus C. Minus B is equal to minus C also means that B is equal to minus C. Equating these two, equating A equal to minus C and B equal to minus C, we get A equal to B equal to minus C. यहाँ से हमें ये पता चल गया कि A and B are same and are equal to minus C also. ठीक है, so now you can use any method. आप either you put B equal to minus C in second equation. Second equation में आप B को minus C put कर दीजिए. ठीक है, let us see क्या आता है हमारे पास. तो put B equal to minus C here, minus C plus 2C equal to 1. So that is C. 2C minus C is C only. तो C आ गया आपके पास 1. तो अगर आपके पास C 1 आ गया, ये 1 आ गया, तो आपके पास A और B कितने आ गए, minus C के इक्वल. So A and B are equal to -1, that means. So you get all the 3 powers. किसी को ये नहीं क्लियर हुआ हो कि मैंने कैसे इक्वेशन सॉल्व की, पूछ सकते हो. See how I have solved the equation. You can solve in your own way. ये मैंने सॉल्व किया, आप अपने तरीके से सॉल्व कर सकते हो, नो प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है, so let us put these values of A, B and C in equation number 1. This is our equation number 1. So let us put the value of A, B and C here, right? Our lambda becomes equal to K M raised to power A m raised to power a which is -1, v raised to power b which is also -1, and h raised to power c which is 1. ठीक है. So our formula is lambda is k h over mv. And since I know de Broglie's formula, अगर आपको पता है तो आप पुट कर सकते हो. So I know that k is going to be 1 here. So formula for de Broglie wavelength is h by mv. This is the correct formula. Saturday को हमने जो formula check किया था वो था lambda is equal to h over m square v. तो m square dependence was wrong there. So this is the correct formula that we have derived. See. ठीक है, तो इस तरह से ये हमारे पास करेक्ट फॉर्मूला आ गया. ऑलराइट, सो दिस इज द करेक्ट फॉर्मूला. ऑलराइट स्टूडेंट्स, इज दैट क्लियर? So this is the correct formula and this is the method how to derive a formula. You can derive a formula like this. Is that clear? किसी को डाउट है तो पूछ सकते हो. इस मेथड में कोई डाउट तो पूछ सकते हो. क्लियर है? करें फिर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. हाँ जी बच्चे, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन करें फिर. चलिए, सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन यू विल डू नाउ योरसेल्फ. इसको देख देख के करिए पर अपने आप करिए. ठीक है, चलो लिखो सेकंड क्वेश्चन. द time period, write down the time period of a simple pendulum capital T, time period of a simple pendulum capital T depends upon mass small m of pendulum bob, depends upon mass small m of pendulum bob, comma, length of pendulum, length small l of pendulum, and acceleration due to gravity, small g, and acceleration due to gravity, small g. Derive the relation for time period dimensionally. So I repeat the question. Time period capital T of a simple pendulum depends upon mass m of pendulum bob, comma, the length L of pendulum, and acceleration due to gravity, small g. Acceleration due to gravity, small g. Derive a formula for time period dimensionally. Derive a formula for time period of simple pendulum dimensional. So first step मैं आपको बता रही हूँ, बाकी आप खुद करोगे. So T proportional to 3 factors M, L and G. Raise them to powers A, B and C. So in the next step पिछले को देख देख के करिए. K लगा लीजिए. Then put the dimensions of all the quantities in one row. फिर उनको कलेक्ट कर लीजिए राइट साइड पे. देन इक्वेट द पावर्स ऑफ एमएलटी ऑन बोथ साइड्स. यू विल गेट 3 इक्वेशंस. सॉल्व दीस 3 इक्वेशंस टू फाइंड ए, बी एंड सी एंड देन पुट इन द इक्वेशन नंबर 1. ठीक है, चलिए जल्दी से करिए एंड टेल मी व्हाट फॉर्मूला डू यू गेट. हरी अप. यस, एनीबॉडी? चलो मैं भी कर रही हूँ साथ साथ, आप चेक करते जाइए. इफ योर डायमेंशंस आर रॉन्ग देन इन फर्स्ट स्टेप ही आपका क्वेश्चन गलत हो जाएगा. Maybe your method is correct, but if the dimensions are wrong, your whole question will go wrong and you will get the wrong formula. आगे कोई फायदा ही नहीं होगा उसको solve करने का. So main thing is to learn the dimensions first of all. So this is quite simple. आपका MA आ गया. So go on telling whether you are solving correctly. Yes, समृद्धि. हाँ जी बोलो क्या फॉर्मूला है आपका.
T is equal to K M raised to the power 0 L raised to the power 1 by 2 and G raised to the power minus 1 by 2.
Yes,
Means
very good.
T is
Correct.
equal to K under root L by G.
Yes. So that means यहाँ से हमें एक तो ये पता चला कि टाइम पीरियड ऑफ सिंपल पेंडुलम इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ मास ऑफ पेंडुलम बॉल. तो मास के ऊपर डिपेंड ही नहीं करता. हमने उसको फैक्टर हमने डाउट था कि वो उस पर भी डिपेंड करता है, बट इट इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ दैट. एंड okay, I'll tell you K also here. So equating the powers of MLT now on both sides, you check your equations. Are you getting A equal to 0, B plus C equal to 0 and minus 2C equal to 1. ठीक है, ये तीन इक्वेशंस आ गई. तो थर्ड इक्वेशन से डायरेक्ट C आ गया आपका -1/2. ठीक है, A is already 0 and from second equation you get B equal to -C. तो ये b इक्वल टू -c पुट करेंगे. b इक्वल टू माइनस ऑफ -1/2. ठीक है, माइनस ऑफ -1/2 दैट इज +1/2. So we get all the powers, all the three powers. Now putting in equation number 1, t is equal to k m raised to power 0, l raised to power 1/2 and g raised to power -1/2. So m raised to power 0 means it vanishes. M raised to power 0 is 1 only. L raised to power 1/2 is under root L and G raised to power -1/2 is 1 over under root G. So combining we get K is under root K into under root L by G. And here we know that K is 2 pi. So what is the formula for time period of simple pendulum? If you know the constant, you can put the value. Otherwise you can write K along with. So correct formula for time period of simple pendulum is 2 pi root L by G. So this is the formula for time period of simple pendulum. We have found that. Got this, students? Is that clear? So I hope this method is clear to you. Write a similar question to do at home. लिखिए क्वेश्चन. अगर ये क्लियर है आपको तो आगे नेक्स्ट लिखिए. अब वो इंडिपेंडेंटली करोगे. नाउ यू विल नॉट टर्न द पेजेस बैक एंड यू विल डू दैट इंडिपेंडेंटली. राइट डाउन सिमिलर क्वेश्चन. लिखिए टाइम पीरियड कैपिटल T, टाइम पीरियड कैपिटल T of an oscillating spring. Time period capital T of an oscillating spring is a function of mass small m attached to the spring. Time period capital T of a spring, an oscillating spring, is a function of mass small m attached to the spring. Mass small m attached to the spring and force constant small k. And force constant small k. Force constant small k. दो फैक्टर्स दिए हैं बस. ठीक है. Derive an expression for time period capital T. Derive an expression for time period of oscillating spring. तो बिल्कुल एग्जैक्टली इन द सेम वे आपने उसको सॉल्व करना है एंड यू विल टेल मी द करेक्ट फॉर्मूला टुमारो. वन मोर क्वेश्चन, एक और क्वेश्चन इजी सा, वो भी आप कर लोगे, बहुत इजीली कर लोगे. लिखिए द सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स कैपिटल F, द सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स कैपिटल F acting on an object of mass small m, acting on an object of mass small m, depends upon ठीक है, कैपिटल F दिया हुआ है, इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन, एक तो मास हो गया फैक्टर उसमें, रेडियस स्मॉल r ऑफ सर्कुलर ट्रैक, डिपेंड्स अपॉन रेडियस स्मॉल r ऑफ सर्कुलर ट्रैक, and angular speed omega, means these three are the factors, m, r and omega, these are the three factors. ठीक है, so I repeat, the centripetal force capital F acting on an object of mass m moving along a circle depends on radius r of circular track and angular speed omega. Derive a relation for centripetal force. So this relation you are supposed to find. All right, this relation you have to find. Then we will do complicated questions based on this second application tomorrow. ठीक है, तो ये अभी easy से start किया है, from easy to complex we will move. All right, students, now if you have any doubts, you can ask. हाँ जी बच्चे पूछिए, कोई डाउट है तो पूछ लीजिए आज के लेक्चर में से.